Greetings, Fright Nights and Monster Girls. It's your old pal, Count Jackula from the planet Dracula, where bad movies stalk the night. And have you noticed that 80s nostalgia seems to have come back? Again? And I'm not just talking about a resurrection of old 80s properties either, like Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Mad Max. No. I mean a return to the style of the 80s. A lot of films that came out in the last 2 years, like The Guest, John Wick, and Turbo Kid, not to mention Guardians of the Galaxy, have hardcore brought back the colorful lighting, ridiculous action, and musical stylings that were at the heart and soul of 80s cinema. And why wouldn't you want to bring that shit back? The 80s was the best decade of entertainment ever. It had the best horror movies, the best music, punk rock and heavy metal, and movies that had tits because PG-13 hadn't even been invented yet. There was sex, drugs, Reaganomics, G.I. Joe, Max Headroom, AIDS denial. Everyone remember AIDS denial? Oh, I guess you wouldn't. But that wasn't even the best part. The best part was, we tried to assassinate our own president, and we got jelly beans out of it. So fuck this modern world with its smartphones and America Onlines. I'm gonna use my trusty time phone, which I just happen to have, and fucking rotary dial my way back to my 80s consciousness. So fuck you suckers. We out. Yeah, hello. Hey man. It's the 90s calling. 90s? Oh shit, man, what up? I'm sorry, 80s. I just had to call you. We made a horrible mistake. Dukakis is president? Worse. Are we still a virgin? Oh no, don't worry about that. We totally lose our virginity. Bitchin'. Yeah, we meet this one girl, like, at a convention, and she just has the... Oh my god! Yeah! Well, so then why are you willing? Because everything else sucks now! Horror in America's a joke, punk is fucking over, and now there's a television show on TV telling kids it's cool to recycle! It is never cool to recycle. And worse yet, everyone is fucking PC! Apple Computers doesn't make it? Oh, you live in bliss. It's okay, I'm sure everything will be fine. Hey, maybe we just need to go a little bit farther. Let's dial up 2001: A Space Odyssey, see what's going on there. What are we gonna do? I don't know, maybe we need to go farther. I'll call 2015. Hurry, do it! Oh my god, I'm like so offended you called. Reznar's right, it's a downward spiral! It's not politically correct, guys. It's just common decency. Run! The future is fucked! While the 80s had no shortage of highly memorable zombie movies like Night of the Creeps, Night of the Comet, and not to mention Night Patrol. Man, a lot of stuff happening at night in the 80s. Because that's when the freaks come out. But undoubtedly, the 80s' most important and influential entry into the zombie genre was Return of the Living Dead. And that importance can be summed up in one single word. That's right. It's the movie that established that zombies eat brains. For 1985, no zombies ate brains. But now it's practically synonymous with walking corpses. Ask anyone what zombies eat now, and they'll say brains. And that is part of the enduring legacy of writer-director Dan O'Bannon. You might remember Dan O'Bannon from a little movie he made. Small film, really. You know, it was called Dark Star. Oh, wait. I mean, fucking Alien. Not to mention Total Recall, Life Force. Oh yeah, and what about this? Okay, you see that? Somebody wrote that. Somebody actually wrote, man in 60s Corvette drops to Earth from space shuttle to Riggs's radar rider. Little as fuck. And that man was Dan O'Bannon. All right, enough of this shit. It's time to put your mohawks up and pull your panties down as we prepare to get a face full of Return of the Living Dead. You realize that's a stinger to the wrong movie, right? Our story begins at You Need a Medical Supply as Bert, the owner, takes off for the weekend, leaving his most trusted manager, Frank, to train the new guy, Freddy. It's the kind of place hospitals and medical schools buy skeletons, cadavers for surgical practice, and...
These are split dogs. Wow. Oh, we get a lot of orders for split dogs.
Because on weekends, we're Kentucky's shittiest hot dog on a stick. See, there's the ketchup. Meanwhile, this group of fine upstanding young citizens are Scuzz, Tina, Casey, Spider, and Trash, played by the legendary Linnea Quigley.
I like death.
Well, hello, baby.
I like death with sex.
Shut up, you little preppy fuck! You are ruining this for me!
Oh, you guys, that'd be really rad, but I'm supposed to meet Freddy when he gets off work.
Yeah, where are you supposed to meet him?
In your dreams, bitch! Ah!
Shit! Why did you say so? Why don't we all go pick Freddy up? Freddy always knows where there's a place to party.
That's right, bitch. I always know where to party. But I'm laying down tracks on my new album at the moment. Freddy's Greatest Hits. Available soon on record tape or 8-track for $19.95. Ah! Back at You Need a Medical Supply, an important question is about to be asked.
Frank?
Yeah, kid.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever saw in here?
Let me ask you a question, kid. Did you see that movie, Night of the Living Dead?
Yes. Everybody should. Frank here explains that the movie Night of the Living Dead was based on real events, and the evidence is right downstairs. By the way, I just want to point something out that was really awesome about the 80s. Back then, if your movie didn't have enough titty, you just put it in the background. But let's not titty-tally any longer. Back to the movie.
That's not possible. I mean, they showed zombies taking over the world.
Dude, I think you're talking about Dawn of the Dead. That's the one where the zombies take over the world. In Night of the Living Dead, they menace a farmhouse and cops shoot a black guy. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. By the way, Return of the Living Dead actually has no relation to Night of the Living Dead except for the title. It turns out that George Romero and John Russo, who's the producer of Return of the Living Dead, got into a legal battle because they used to be partners. They actually made Night of the Living Dead together. But they got into this weird argument over who had the right to use the phrase living dead when they split. And the courts decided that George Romero didn't have the right to use the phrase living dead, but John Russo did. And that's why this series is called Return of the Living Dead, but all the George Romero flicks from the 80s on out are simply blank of the dead.
Hello?
Hey, this is George Romero. I just wanted to call and say, fuck you!
So having told Freddy about the mysterious evidence in the basement, Frank decides to show him.
Oh, shit. Look at that. Hey, these things don't leak, do they?
Leak? Hell no. These things were made by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
I don't care what you just said, dude. That canister clearly leaks the title sequence. And here's the horror remake pipeline, fucking up everything you know and love. And speaking of fucking up everything you know and love, America! Fucking shit up since forever. Alright, so we're at some military guy's house now, and, Look, this is clearly neither zombies nor titties, so my interest just plummeted. 0 stars. Actually, this scene was cut from the theatrical release, but was put back in for the home video release, and I kinda see why they took it out for the theatrical, because there's really nothing here that we don't get from the rest of the movie. But I like it because it has this one great dialogue exchange.
What's for dinner?
Your favorite, lamb chops.
I had them for lunch.
And speaking of thug life, let's get back to our punks.
Where the fuck are we going anyway?
The party to pick up Freddy.
Oh yeah, what the fuck is Freddy up to these days anyway?
I'm working on my new rap album with the Fat Boys. Oh yeah, Fat Boys. They're gonna be around forever. Not like that hack Will Smith with his Nightmare on My Street. Not even my voice on the album. Looking for Freddy, the punks pull up to You Need Medical Supply.
Man, what a hideous, ugly place.
Now, Fright Nights and Monster Girls, once again, it is time for me to prepare you. Drink in my favorite line in the movie.
I like it. It's a statement. I like it. It's a statement.
I just love that.
I like it. It's a statement.
What time does Freddy get off?
10 o'clock.
I ain't sitting here 2 fucking hours.
We could go fool around in there for a while.
You mean that cemetery? Oh,
Let's do that.
Girl, that is a mixed signal. Your mouth is saying, I don't give a rat's ass, but your eyes are clearly saying panty drippings.